after Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man taba'a hudah. الدرس الثالث عشر, the 13th class is in 3 sections. And the first part, all of them relate to plurals. Al-Jam', which means plural. Alif is masculine, al-Mudhakkar. So you have, for example, al-Fata, which is the Mufrad, the singular. Over here it appears as al-Fityatu. Previously we learnt at-Tawilu, and here we have at-Tiwalu. And previously we had Hadha, and here we have Ha'ula'i, which is the plural. And I do recall reading through these examples with my brothers, and quite possibly, I think, brothers, we may well have finished, right? If I'm not mistaken, and I asked you to do some homework. Can someone confirm where we reached over here? In any case, the most important thing about Thalith Ashar, Alif, the first part of the 13th class, is that you memorize the plurals, quite simply. It's actually essential. This is an introduction to plurals. Sadiqun, asdiqa'u, tabibun, atibba'u, mudarrisun, mudarrisuna, muslimun, muslimuna. Yeah. Hajjun, hujjajun. This is just pure memory, and you will not be able to progress, in this particular class without memorizing those plurals. And I think I may have suggested to the brothers previously to make flashcards. One side, small cards or small pieces of paper, usually thick enough that you can't see the pen or the pencil going. The writing on the other side. On one side of the paper you write the singular, on the other side you write the plural, and that way you test yourself with a number of cards, and you only have one piece of vocabulary per card. I think we're going to go straight to Dars al-Thalith Ashar Ba. It's a short lesson. Quite simply it is. Okay, alhamdulillah, that's good. Quite simply, it is introducing a very similar concept, but this time is dealing with the plurals, but this time is dealing with the feminine, al-mu'annath. Just listen with me, inshallah. من هؤلاء الفتيات يا مريم هن زميلاتي أأخوات هن نعم هن أخوات من أبوهن أبوهن الشيخ بلال أمهن أستاذتي أين بيتهن قريب من المدرسة. جيد. So there are a few things that are being introduced over here. One of them is to draw your attention to the fact that Ha'ula'i is also the plural of Hadihi, as it is the plural of Hadha. That's the plural. The other one is that we have examples of plural. Al-Fatatu, Al-Fatayatu, Ukhtun, أخوات زميلة زميلات. So these are your plurals. Quite simply over here. Can anyone tell me a pattern that they notice? Is there some type of a pattern that you can notice in these few plurals that they've given us? Anybody contribute? What do you notice about al-fatayat, zamilat, and akhawat? Anything noticeable? Can my brothers hear me? I think Muzammil is listening on Mixler, so he's enjoying the sound, but I'm not sure about the other brothers. Maybe you guys could listen on Mixler and use the screen for, and then we could all mute our mics.
Yeah, I'm able to hear you, and obviously Mixler is also quite clear. So.
Okay. Oh, great. So, any of the brothers can tell me? What's happening here? Could you? Anything you can notice about the plurals? Oh, in this section, al-fatayat, zamilat, and akhawat. Quite simply, you should be able to notice that all of them. I see someone typing, so I'll hold myself back for a second. All of them. Ta at the end. Muzammil says. Okay, good. And it's the open ta. Or anything else? Okay, Alma. Maybe my it's coming and going. The sound is coming and going. I appreciate that. Ahsant, alif and ta. And that is something which is specific to the mu'annath plurals. All of them, and you'll always find this. Naam akhi Abu Awal, it is elongated by alif, but then it also has this ta maftuha at the end. So alif and ta coming together is something which is particular to the jam', which means plural, mu'annath, which means feminine, jam' mu'annath. Okay, so in actual fact, this plural that you see in front of you, al-fatayat and zamilat, I'm not reading zamilati because that's obviously mudaf and mudafun ilayhi. Zamilat and akhawat, these plurals are known as jam' mu'annath salim. Okay, Alma. Jam' mu'annath salim, which means feminine, plural, without disturbing the original word. Salim means the word is the word is intact. The original word, meaning the singular form of the word. Though you may have these slight variations of ukhtun became akhawatun, this waw turned up, and al-fatatu became al-fatayatu, this ya turned up. Yeah, there are some technicalities why that waw and that ya turned up, but in essence the word actually hasn't changed, and it just adds alif and ta at the end of it, and so the main word, the original word, is intact. This is called jam' mu'annath salim. Let me see if I can write it here with my trackpad, which I'm hoping one day I will be able to just write with a pen and it will just come appear as text. Jam' mu'annath salim. Okay, brothers? And back into Thalith Ashar. Alif over here, I didn't mention it at that stage, but I think I'll mention it now. All of these plurals here. Okay, well, I see. Yeah, could well be my connection, the delay that you're experiencing. Because for some reason we do seem to have some connectivity issues here in the UK. I'm in the UK currently for a month or two, so the connectivity here seems to be is not as good as when I'm in Jeddah. In any case, yeah, maybe because Mixler also is on, so it could well be draining on the same thing. I want you to pay attention over here, to draw your attention to these plurals. Mudarrisun, mudarrisuna, muhandisun, muhandisuna, fallahun, fallahuna, etc. Elma, could you possibly send the link? Just so if the brothers want to join on Mixler, they can. Just copy and paste it if you can, and then the brothers maybe just click on it and then listen. So over here, this is in Thalith Ashar Alif. This is the first part of Thalith Ashar. Can the brothers tell me what they notice with these plurals? Now that we've discussed the similar, something similar with the feminine plurals. Naam Elma, Jazakallah khair. Can the brothers say anything about this? What do you notice? Do you notice anything? Is there a pattern? Exactly. It's the wow factor. Anything else? And fatha on the noon. So basically, what's happened here is that in mudhakkar, you've added wow and noon. Wow and noon, wow and noon. And the original word is intact. What do you think this type of plural might be called? Anyone? Anyone give me a shot? What do you think this type of plural, by just adding wow and noon, might be called? Salim, good, alhamdulillah. And the whole, let's give me 3 words to describe it as we described the alif and ta. We said jam' mu'annath salim. Ahsant Alma. Jam' mudhakkar salim. Barakallahu feek. So jam' mudhakkar salim is waw and noon added at the end of the word. The original word stays intact. Jam' mu'annath salim is alif and ta added at the end of the word, and the alif and the original word stays intact. Jayyid. Yes, of course. So this is very authentic. Living next to Heathrow Airport, not far from it, so you can hear the planes as they come in every minute. If I was towards the back of my house, you'd hear the Piccadilly line going as well. The trains, London Underground. Every 30 seconds you have a minute you have a plane, and then followed by a train. You can actually hear it. I'm not sure if it's coming through on the mic. In any case, here we are, brothers. The second thing that this Dars al-Thalith Ashar Ba is introducing to us is the Dhamir Hunna. Jayyid? Hunna in more than one place. Okay? Hunna appears in 2 places. I want to actually take a board over here, take a whiteboard. Can you see what over here, brothers? It says akhawatun hunna. Over here, earlier it says hunna samilati. Okay, let's go to the whiteboard. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother Ikram. Ahlan sahlan. So, earlier on in the class, in the book, very early on in the book, we learned things like Anta. Anta talibun. Anta talibun. Can you brothers remember all this stuff? Anta talibun jadidun. Yeah, can you guys remember this? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Anta talibun jadidun. So, this was where we introduced the dhamir Anta. جيد. طيب. And then later on, we learned something like kitabuka. Kitabuka. جيد. We actually learned that this kaf over here, it is mudafun ilayhi. The mudaf is kitab, and the kaf over here is mudafun ilayhi, kitabuka. Okay? And the meaning of ka is the same as the meaning of anta. Am I right? Am I right, brothers? The meaning of ka is actually the same as the meaning of anta, which, if you're going to translate it, quite simply, it means you. Jayyid. So there are cases that this word, or this meaning which is being conveyed, which in this case the word you, the dhamir used to express it in different parts of a sentence is going to be different, like anta, the beginning of a sentence, anta talibun jadidun, whereas, and that's, using it at the beginning of a sentence, whereas using it after a mudaf, you will not say kitabu anta. We don't use anta if it comes after mudaf. You have to use something like the kaf, the dhamir, kitabuka. جيد? So what's the purpose of me telling you this? Let's look at some other examples where it doesn't always change. Ahum. Ahum zumalauka. Ahum zumalauka. Can anyone tell me the meaning of hum over here? How would you understand the meaning of hum? Ahum zumalauka. نعم جيد. They. Are they your colleagues? And if the question was, for example, man ustadhu, who's their teacher? You will say man ustadhuhum. Man ustadhuhum. Who is their teacher? So in this example, in this dhamir, hum, when it appears at the beginning of a sentence, It's actually the same damir which when it appears as mudafun ilayhi. Ahum zumala'uka man ustaduhum. Whereas other damirs, for example, anta and kaf, they'll be different. And this is actually, if you think about it, brothers, this is actually also reflected in English. Yeah. The variation, the change of position. Over here you will say, are you a new student? And this one, do you say you book? Or, obviously we say your book. So your, coming at the end of a sentence. Though the meaning is you belonging to you. It's quite easy, Alma, to miss our flight over here because we take it easy, you know. When you're living close to the airport, you kind of relax. And you don't have to think about leaving very early. We just work out 20 minutes away. And when we're receiving guests, they're often waiting because what happens is that we wait for the plane to go past our house. We see Saudi Airlines coming down, and then we say, okay, khalas, they've arrived. Now we can start making way to receive them. Okay, back to where we were. Here also, whom and whom. Whom and whom. Are they your colleagues? Who is, and what's the translation of whom going to be? Though, I don't like to focus on translation. That's not our purpose. But just to show you, I'm actually getting to something here, and that is the introduction of hunna in Dars al-Thalith Ashar Ba. Just showing you the variation. So, their teacher, exactly. Now, man ustadhuhum, who is their teacher? So over here it translates as they, over here it translates as their, though it's the same word. But it's the different position in the sentence that counts. This is at the beginning of a sentence, and this is after mudaf. Right, this is in the originally it's the dhamma position, marfu' position, or mubtada. For those of you who know some got some background in the Arabic. And this one is majroor. Okay, so this is dhamiru raf' and this is dhamiru jar. The dhamir is actually the same, but because of the positioning, the meaning changes. Jayyid. And this is highlighted when you see something like this, anta, and over here it comes as kaf, kitabuka. And in the Dars al-Thalith Ashar, you have the same thing. But here they've introduced the mu'annath form, which is hunna. Hunna zamilati. And akhawatun hunna. Are they sisters? Naam. Hunna akhawatun, they are sisters. Man abuhunna, over here comes as mudafun ilayhi. Who's their father? So over here is they, over here is there, but the dhamir is the same. Jayyid. Ummuhunna. Mudafun ilayhi. Baytuhunna. Mudafun ilayhi. Jayyid. And this is interesting. Baytuhunna karibun min al-madrasati. We didn't say karibatun. Over here we have two things happening. We have baytu, we have hunna. Baytu is it mudhakkar or mu'annath? For sure, it's mudhakkar. And hunna, mudhakkar or mu'annath? This is mu'annath. But qaribun is not speaking about the banat, the akhawat rather. It's speaking about the bayt. So, baytu hunna qaribun min al-madrasati. Their house is close to the school. Jayyid. Can you try to get the answers to these words over here? No? Is anyone willing to read? You're going to give me a mic? Give me a hand, I'll give you the mic. هذه بنت هؤلاء بنات. So it's the same as the first part of the dars, where هذا becomes, where هذا in plural becomes هؤلاء, and here هذه becomes, هذه also becomes هؤلاء. أبو أول ضمير متصل. I imagine you have a delay in streaming because I was speaking about the Dhama'ir some minutes back. I can only imagine that you're asking about this over here. Dhamir Muttasil. Dhamir, yeah, it is. You have, basically, you have Dhamir Muttasil and Munfasil, that which is attached and that which is detached. A standalone dhamir and one which is joint to joint. And over here it's quite clear that this word anta, which is a dhamir munfasil, which is a separate or detached dhamir, yeah, it's standalone. And the letter over here, kaf, it's not standalone. You can't have it alone. It has to be, with something, for example, with the mudaf. And that's apparent. But over here it's not so apparent. Why? Because the word is the same and you can't tell the difference. But this one is actually dhamir munfasil. The first one is standalone. And this one is not standalone. It appears as a mudaf ilayhi. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't go into that detail because it is book one, and I'm only expecting you to know what we have studied in the previous lessons of this very same book. Though I do appreciate that some of you have gone forward and other lessons and other efforts you're making, which is exactly what we want, to learn as quick and as fast as you can in whatever means possible. And this is just one route and one means. طيب. هذه طالبة. Who's taking the mic? What would you say over here? Are the brothers shy to take the mic or the mic is not available? Okay, Elma, you want the mic? I'm giving you the mic. I'm assuming that you said yes to the mic. I think if you just right click on your name, you'll be able to put your hand up. That way I'll be able. وعليكم السلام أخي الكريم ورحمة الله وبركاته. طيب, هذه طالبة. Change it to plural, please.
هؤلاء طالبات.
أحسنت. ما شاء الله. ممتاز. هذه مدرسة. No problem أخي. هذه مدرسة.
هذه مدرسة. هؤلاء مدرسات.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. أحسنت. He added ألف and تاء at the end. جيد. Go ahead. Anybody else wants the mic? Abu Maymoon, Abu Awwal, Muzammil, just put your hand up, inshallah, and then we'll swap over, or just mention it in the typing, in the.
هذه طبيبة. هؤلاء طبيبات.
طبيبات.
طبيبات. هذه مسلمة. هؤلاء مسلمات.
ما شاء الله. أحسنت. Go ahead.
هذه زوجة. هؤلاء زوجات.
ما شاء الله. زوجات. أي نعم. I'm sure lots of brothers would just wish to be able to use that plural more often. Tayyib, we got the Abu Awwal. I'll give you the mic, inshallah. I think people want to use that plural with as mudaf. Zawjati. هؤلاء زوجاتي. No, dream for many or most. Tayyib, we're trying to get the mic over to Abu Awwal, inshallah. Hopefully it triggers. And after that, we will give it to Muzammil, inshallah. Abu Awwal's mic's not coming on. In the meantime, maybe... Oh, alhamdulillah, it's there. أخي أبو أول تفضل أخي الكريم. هذه أخت.
هذه أخت. هؤلاء أخوات.
أخوات.
هذه فتاة. هؤلاء فتيات.
جيد. You remember last week we had this this pronunciation session of the word هؤلاء. You know? So alhamdulillah, it's a lot better. But I would just say, you know, just hear it again from me, inshallah. هؤلاء. So after the first ha is elongated. Let me write it like phonetically. So it's like, if you allow me to, let me write it here. So it's like this. Ha. And you know there's a waw here, it's got a hamza on it. The waw is, the only purpose of the waw is to carry that hamza. In actual fact, the waw is not read at all. You know, so don't be deceived by that waw, that you want to elongate it. Ooh, no. It's as short as a short dhamma. Ha, ooh. And then over here is elongated. Okay, and then over here a short hamza. So you have two places, Akhi Abu Awwal, which are short. This one, u, and this one, i. Okay, and you have two places which are long. This one ha, and this one la. Jayid. Hopefully that makes it, you know, easier breakdown. So it's ha ulai. Can you go for it?
هؤلاء.
MashaAllah, جيد. هؤلاء.
هؤلاء.
أحسنت وبارك الله فيك. طيب.
هذه جديدات.
جديدة.
جديدة. هؤلاء جدود. هؤلاء جدود.
جدد. جيد. What do you notice? What do you notice about this word here? These are the exceptions.
The same one that's used for the مذكر.
Yeah, مذكر. أحسنت. جيد. It's the same as مذكر. جديد. جدد. جديدة. جدد. And that's what happens also with the rest of these ones coming up now. Go ahead, أخي الكريم. هذه. بقول هذه.
هذه كبيرة.
يا أخي الكريم, not هذه but هذه. هذه. Can you see it?
هذه كبيرة. هؤلاء كبار.
هؤلاء كبار. جيد. أخي, over here, if you record yourself, you will be able to hear after that you're reading a fatha on the dhal. You're saying هذه, but you actually want to take that and read it as a kasra. هذه. جيد.
هذه
بارك الله فيك.
كبيرة.
طيب.
هؤلاء كبار.
جيد. But I would say pronounce this alif a bit longer.
هؤلاء كبار.
جيد. تفضل. استمر.
هذه صغيرات.
صغيرة.
هؤلاء كبار.
لا. You have to read that one again, please. صغيرة.
هذه صغيرات.
You're reading it صغيرات. But there's no alif. There's no alif after the ra. No need to say صغيرات. صغيرة.
هذه صغيرات.
صغيرة. 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 هذه صغيرة.
هذه صغيرات.
Not صغيرات, but صغيرة. That ra is not elongated. صغيرة. صغيرة.
هذه صغيرات.
Okay, maybe you're not hearing me, because of the audio. You said that this is fading. But that word there, it's not صغيرات, it's صغيرة. I'll ask you to listen to the recording after, inshallah. أيوة.
هذه صغيرات.
طيب, it looks like you're trapped in that word. We'll come to it another time, inshallah.
هؤلاء صغار.
جيد. هؤلاء صغار. طيب.
هذه طويلات.
أبو أول.
هذه طويلات.
أبو أول, can you hear me?
نعم.
أخي, look at this word here. I want you to read it with me letter at a time, okay? No. I want you to go with me, Just go with me one letter at a time. Ratun. No. Ratun. No. Ratun. Ra. It's very short. Ratun. Saghi. Ratun. Now over here, there's a fatha. Only there's a fatha there. That will just give you one movement upwards. Won't give you two. It's not going to be long like elongated saghiratun. No. Saghiratun. Jayid? Huh? No. You have to hold that alif down. Just read it one fatha. Same for the next word. Tawi. Latun. Yes. Perfect, akhi. MashaAllah. هذه with the kasra on the dhal. هذه صغيرة. هذه
هذه هذه
Go ahead.
هذه طويلة.
أيوة. جزاك الله خير.
هذه طويلة.
نعم. And then
هؤلاء طوال.
أحسن الله إليك وبارك فيك. I'll give the mic now to Muzammil. Father Akhi Muzammil, you can actually take the mic because you're admin. And some reading exercises here. Afwan. If you can do some reading, and then I'd like Abu Maymun to take the mic if he's available. Jayed, Abu Maymun's available. So after Muzammil, if you could read up to 6, and then Abu Maymun will come down from number 7. Now, Iqra, so just quite simply, this is reading and writing.
Shall I give it a go?
Please do.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هؤلاء إخوتي وهؤلاء أخواتي.
جيد.
من هؤلاء الفتيات؟ هؤلاء بنات مدرستي.
جيد.
هؤلاء الفتيات زميلان. عفوا. هؤلاء الفتيات زميلاتي. أبوهن طبيب وأمهن مدرسة. مدرسة. أين الطالبات الجدد؟ ذهبنا إلى المكتبة.
Jayed, and this is actually a new introduction of a word which we haven't had before, and I'm not going to explain it now. Inshallah ta'ala, it's going to come in some detail in Dars al-Rabi' Ashar, Dars al-Khamis Ashar. But it actually means they went in feminine, in mu'annath, as opposed to dhahaba and dhahabu. He went and they went. أحسنت أبو ميمون.
أين بناتك يا عمتي؟ هن في المطبخ.
جيد.
أهؤلاء الممرضات مسلمات؟
نعم. الممرضات مسلمات. نعم.
نعم. Yes. Yeah.
And the answer is also نعم. جزاك الله خيرا. أبو ميمون تفضل أخي الكريم. If you could take it from number 7 down.
Okay. Number 7 now. Alhamdulillah Rabbil هؤلاء الطبيبات. هؤلاء طبيبات أزواجهن يدرسون درسون.
جيد.
I corrected myself. Thank you.
جيد. But and how about this one here? Can you read this word again?
Which one? أزواجهن. أزواجهن.
Is it jahunna or juhunna? أزواجهن.
Hold on. أزواجهن.
أيوة أحسنت. بارك الله فيك. ضمة on the jim. That's the مضاف.
Now I remembered it from words in the Quran.
أحسنت. Wallahi, this is that's the whole, really should be the purpose, you know. When you read it, learn, this book was designed to help brothers understand the Quran and the Sunnah, the same words, you find them in there. And even the combinations, the grammar. And as you read the Quran, hopefully you feel enlightened, inshallah, by seeing the same words and the combinations. You recognize what's mudaf, what's mudafun ilayhi. You know finally why there's a kasra on that word, and so on and so forth. Please go ahead, Akhi.
Alright, so the other is okay. من هذه المرأة هي أزواجة الطبيب الجديد.
This one is this seems like it challenged you. Go ahead and try that again, please.
Okay.
Here.
هي زوجة الطبيب الجديد.
الطبيب. You sure?
طبيب. Hold on. I think so.
Anyone help Abu Maymun here? Give me your input, brothers. Abu Maymun is reading it. Here, زوجة الطبيب الجديد. Abu Awal, أحسنت. Abu Awal, he smashed it. He said, مضاف إليه.
Okay.
This one has no alif lam, has one dhamma. So this is mudaf. This is mudaf ilayhi. So therefore it should read Habibi. No, أحسنت.
I'm about to say that.
جيد. Go ahead. هي.
هي زوجة الطبيب الجديد.
جيد. أحسنت.
Alright. أبناؤك في مدرسة الثانوية يا أسماء بعدهن في مدرسة ثانوية وبعدهن في مدرسة this word I forget.
المتوسطة.
المتوسط. I got it?
جيد. But you haven't got this. Or this. Or this. I need you to read the whole thing again. Again. Look at that one. Look at that one. The clue is in this thing here.
Alright.
The clue is in the question mark. I want you to focus on the first word, Akhi. Are you sure, Abna? I said the clue is in the question mark. Therefore, this alif, this alif is alif al-istifham, is for question. So therefore, the word starts from the ba.
So abanatuka. Man. I got it now. I see what you said. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Abanatuka fi mudarrisatul thanawiyatu.
Why are you saying al-mudarrisa?
Huh?
Why are you saying over here fil mudarrisa? That means teacher.
Fil mudarrisatu.
Fil madrasa.
Oh, fil madrasa. This word I always get confused with.
Yeah, because
fil madrasa to thanawiyah to.
And why? And are you sure you should take a dhamma here? You're reading it fil madrasa tu thanawiyah tu.
Okay.
Should it be Dhamma or something else?
Should it be?
What's this?
Oh no, it should be في المدرسة الثانوية
نعم في
في
المدرسة
أسماء. Now I remember the rule. Thank you for pointing it out on me.
طيب الحمد لله. في المدرسة الثانوية.
Yeah.
And this name, and this name, you're reading it as Sma, but the meme is after the alif. You're reading it before the alif.
Yeah. Sa. I don't know.
Yeah, this became an infamous name in the last decade. Last couple of decades, it became an infamous name, particularly in the West.
Salatu? I can't believe I can't remember that.
You got a clue from Elma. Think of the Sahaba, and this is the son of Zayd, radiyallahu anhuma. Anybody?
Oh, Usama.
جيد. يا أسامة. I was beginning to worry that we're not going to finish because the time's running out.
Sorry. I'm going to load this morning.
يا أسامة.
Yeah, Usama too.
Why is it only one dhamma? Why only one dhamma?
Wow, this is interesting. Forget that. This is. I can't remember how to fly. I can't. Sorry.
Abu Awwal fell into my trap. He said it's because of ya. Abu Awwal, that was a trap that I set up for Abu Maymoon.
It's not because of the ya. It's because this word is mu'annas.
because the name finishes with Tamar Bota. If you remember,
feminine.
Yeah.
Right?
No, Tamar Bota. Yeah, and the ya would come into play by reducing two dhammas to one dhamma if the name originally had two dhammas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All of the al-asma al-mu'annatha, Aishatu, Fatimatu, Khadijatu, and all of the masculine names that finish with Tamar Bota, Usamatu, Hudayfatu, Talhatu, they already finish with one dhamma. And mu'annath names that have no Tamar Bota, like Zainabu, Maryamu, also one dhamma. طيب يا أخوان, alhamdulillah, good. Go ahead, please. بعضهن
في المدرسة الثانوية وبعضهن في المدرسة this word I always have a problem with. متوسط.
نعم
متوسطي.
متوسطة.
Write that down.
متوسطة. Okay, we've got a couple left here. I would like to give it to Alma and to Abu Awal to read these ones because it's a good reading practice. Jazakallah khair, Akhi Kareem. I'll go for Alma first. Akhi, Alma, number 10, please. Sorry if I gave you the mic prematurely. Alma, are you okay with the mic? If I give you the mic now? Let me start with Abu Awwal. I think maybe you get yourself ready, Alma. I'm not sure if you're... Okay, I'll go with Abu Awwal first. Fadl Akhi. And Alma, tell me when you're ready, please. Fadl Akhi, Abu Awwal.
ليلى
بنات.
ذات وليلى
يا ليلى
نعم لي أن ليلى نعم لي أنكم
ها
كبار
بنات
وكنا بينات كبار وصحبات الجانيات
بالجامعة. جزاك الله خيرا. أخي ألما تفضل.
من هؤلاء النساء طوال
من هؤلاء النساء الطوال؟
من هؤلاء النساء الطوال هم طبيبات
هن
طبيبات من أمريكا
هن طيب and lastly
هم طبيبات من أمريكا
من أمريكا. جيد.
طبيبات خرجنا من المستشفى.
جيد. Over here, this word you're going to read it. هن. You have to read the fatha. هن طبيبات. هن طبيبات.
هن طبيبات من
جيد.
أمريكا.
جيد. طيب يا إخوة, next class we'll continue with these exercises. We will go into explaining the verb. As you can see, the next exercise shows it. زينب خرجت من الفصل. زينب وآمنة ومريم خرجن من الفصل. Be careful not to say خرجنا, because that's a different one. We left. We went out. جيد. We'll hopefully have a quick look at this, and I'd ask you brothers to go through exercise 4, which is either you're going to use هذا, هذه, or هؤلاء. جيد. Before the noun. And then over here, the correct dhamir. Huwa, hiya, hum, or hunna. In this place. You know, absolutely, I don't disagree. Jayid? Huwa, or is it hiya, is it hum, or is it hunna? Tayyib? I'd like you to do that, inshallah, and be prepared and be ready at the beginning of next class. We'll read through these exercises. Hopefully you have it all written out and practiced, and we can just whiz through it and get those answers. Over here, they want you to look at the plurals, and yeah, ukhtun, bintun, muslimatun, get the plurals ready. Jayid. So that way we can move on to the last part, which is Jim, which I suspect we may or may not start next class. See how it goes, inshallah. Go ahead, Elma, if you had a question. Fadda. Do you like the mic? Can you give us a web link to a dictionary? Quite simply, I haven't. Obviously, one would have to have used something like that before to be able to recommend it. And to be honest, I haven't used a web link. I haven't used an online dictionary. If I need to find something on a personal level, if I need to find a particular word, I'm not sure, I'll just type it. I will type it into Google, and there is a website which very often comes up called almaani.com. I found it to be not bad, and I think it actually has a translation section as well. I'm not going to recommend it, but I will write it for you. This is just to let you know that's what I use. Or by default, it kind of like goes there first. They must have some good tweaks on the search engine. So when you type a word and you want the meaning, I would just type any Arabic word, and the first thing that comes up is the meaning of that word from this website. But to be honest, when I look at the website, the breakdown of the word seems to be quite good, mashallah, quite extensive. And sometimes it comes up with the English version of the same website, and it actually gives you translations. So I found that this website, almaani.com, it's been okay. Okay, alhamdulillah, you've seen that one already. So, like I said, I don't use it extensively, so I don't really have experience, and I won't be able to recommend that or anything else. But so far, that is doing okay for me. طيب, my brothers, جزاكم الله خيرا for your patience. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.